There's been a development that fucking sucks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
All right, we rolling? All right, thank you, Joe.
All right. Welcome to the Loud Boys, everybody.
Welcome. We're back. This is the first episode of the night.
I think, yeah, let's get first episode energy here. This
Devin,
is not Patreon energy.
Devin, we just met. It's nice to meet you.
You've been here the whole time. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
The whole time, which has been about 5 minutes. We just all got here.
Yeah.
Dalton was about 40 minutes late.
Man, that was embarrassing.
It's fine.
It'll
happen to all of us at some point.
Yeah. All right.
Devan Costa, very funny comedian. I knew him in L.A. for, 8 years? 7 years? 8?
Yeah.
8 years, probably. I met you in 2013. No, when did you start?
2014.
Yeah, we both have known a lot of comics who've gone on to be very successful. And,
Yes.
Some,
yeah.
Yeah, but great guy, very funny. Check him out. Check out his podcast. What's it called again?
Yeah, Hate Watch with Devan Costa. I hate that it's like with my name because I'm kind of a nobody, but I had, Hate Watch podcast.
You have to do it.
Yeah, you have
You
to.
got
You
it.
should have called it Devan Costa's Hate Watch
Yeah.
with Devan Costa.
I mean,
with
look-
Devan Costa, yeah.
This is, after all, it's Joe Gorman presents The Loud Boys. It's true. With Joe Gorman. So it's like, it's name brand.
I thought it was the Joe Gorman show featuring the Loud Boys.
It's actually the Joe Gorman experience. JGE.
Train by day, do acid at night all day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Rape
If you
by
guys are-
day, rape by night. I'm gay.
That's crazy, man. Have you ever raped a woman?
Yeah. You know what I like to do? I like to get in the sensory deprivation tank and, bring an unconscious woman in there with me.
Wow. Jamie, can you pull up that article about how trans people aren't real?
Yeah.
All right, so we've had a development in the Tony Hinchcliffe story.
Man,
Uh-oh, what
Dude.
happened?
What's this? I thought we already saw it. What happened?
dude. What, did you see what happened on Twitter?
Oh, no. I thought we were talking about the
The-
chink incident, or the thing he did.
The
Oh,
bang
no.
dang
Well,
thing.
no. The chink incident.
When he
You
went...
talking about COVID-19?
I thought that was like a Chinese jam band.
Yeah, the chink incident. All right, what? We got to stop saying it. We got to stop saying the word.
Yeah, that word's a real chink in our armor.
Okay, there we go. We were talking about armor, everybody.
Don't worry, at least that word's not gotten none of our friends
Hey,
personally
Joey, you
in
don't need to
trouble.
pull it up.
Yeah,
Joey,
no, pull it up.
Hey,
Pull
Joey,
that up. Joey, pull that
Joey,
up.
you don't need to,
please.
Joey, you don't need to pull it. Joey, turn.
Dalton, you got it.
I'm going to turn the computer off. Give me the clapper.
So,
This is so embarrassing.
all right. So
so
we
humiliating.
have drama with Tony Hinchcliffe,
wow.
right? And we
Arch enemy of the show, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Dalton made ways talking shit about Tony, right? On Legion of
Everyone
Skanks.
has said awful things. I said Tony full of baloney.
Yeah.
I have come to regret that.
Fuck,
immensely.
That really upset him? Tony?
No,
Yeah.
you know
No,
what?
no. Well,
I'm just going to take my lumps on this.
This is the first time he's I had no idea he even responded.
So he heard your episode, obviously.
This
and-
motherfucker is evil, okay? He's an evil genius, and he got me. He got me good.
He got Dalton so hard.
He got me good, and I was just trying to be nice. I just wanted to be nice, okay?
All right, keep going.
I was
Joe.
in a dark
So he says,
place.
"I'm down." Funny reply. Dalton says, "Can you?" So when Dalton tweeted that, I was like, "Dalton's the fucking man." That's such a funny.
I gotta be
That was
honest
a
though.
Perfect, hilarious response.
After I hit send on that, I was like, I bet he's about to drop this.
All right.
Because I by the way, I had unsent this mess because I was having a panic attack that day, and I sent this just because I have no good explanation for this other than I was
All right,
going.
Joey, can
That's
you
a funny...
Yeah.
No.
That
just-
was
minute
that
to
was
just
hilarious.
Get ready for
So,
this, dude.
Tony-
This fucking sucks.
Tony says, "Here's my." Hey man, don't know if you can see this, but the name's Dalton. That's my favorite part because
Yeah.
your name is right there.
Dalton Pruitt.
I was not in my right mind at the time.
Look, man, I went on Legion of Skanks a couple weeks ago, and I was less than kind with how I spoke about you. I got a lot of laughs in the room, and I'm going to be able to put on a good show. But that was me being an angry open micer. Zach told me.
Zach told me. Name dropping.
Zach Amica. Zach Amica. I don't know if y'all...
Famous friend Zach, as well as the Legion of Skanks, who are all my
I have
friends.
a bit of a mentor-coworker relationship with Zach Amico.
I fucking hate this.
And he told me, you're the shit. And I just heard you on Skanks, and I'm willing to admit I was wrong about you. You were humble and funny on the show, and I was just way off. I'm sorry you're going through all this, and I'm sorry I'll talk shit about you to your friends.
And here,
You know what?
And here's Tony's evil genius.
Yes.
He screenshot that and did not respond.
Didn't respond.
Knew
And by
that
the
he
way-
would use, and didn't immediately
Sure.
tweet it out.
And
Was
I
like,
unsent it. I had unsent. This guy is evil, dude.
Let's read some of those replies. Looks like
no.
Wake and Bake.
Go up. Stu replies to Dalton's Dalton screenshot.
Just
No,
this off the screen.
I knew this would bite me in the
Get
ass.
this off the screen.
I've been going through a tough time. Most of my vote is someone saying he should be pulled from Skank.
I love it. Podcast war.
I gotta be honest. If Lewis called me and said, "Hey, doggy, you know I like you, but you can't come to Skankfest
What
now,"
the fuck is that, dude?
I just be like, "Hey, man, you know what?
I understand.
You know what? I fucked myself on this one."
Damn. I'm sure it's all gonna
So
work
look,
out.
at first
dude.
I was like, should I give Dalton a hard time for this, for not letting me know that he was apologizing to Tony and kind of just leaving me in the wind to be the last guy to not be friends with Tony
I
anymore?
mean, here's my
But
thing.
then I realized I feel like the blowback is probably punishment enough.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Look, man, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Is
I
that
forgot.
Adam Sandler?
I don't know. I don't have a good explanation, guys. I mean, when I sent that, I had just gotten because what was that? That was like, I don't know. I just gotten back from the funeral and I was like,
What's so wrong about it? I don't understand. Like,
Because we were all talking a serious shit about it. We had a thing where we're going to storm kill Tony when we
Dalton
get
said,
to
like, man, I'm
$2,000.
Texas has like lax gun laws. I'm gonna get a gun. I'm gonna shove it up his ass, man.
Yeah. It was like Tony had become like the villain of the show.
I
And
was
everyone's like,
talking-
Dalton's real ass.
I was talking
He's
a lot
ta-
of shit,
yeah.
and I, what I realized is that he doesn't know me, and I was worried I might just come off as like an angry open micer,
right.
And I just want, and also I don't know what it's like for the entire world to hate you the way that they hated him at the time. So I was just trying to reach
Here's
out.
my question though: you sent that, but then you kept the bit going on like on Lewis's podcast. You're like, we're gonna go to Tony Hinchcliffe. We're gonna fuck him up.
Well,
We're
yeah, I
gonna
mean,
rap
I'm
that
still
week."
trying to be fun, but it's all I'm trying.
Why pick a lane, dude?
What do you, Robbie? What do you want from me, dude?
I don't want anything. I'm just saying this is why it's funny.
I know it's fun.
This
but,
is why people think that you got your can caught in the cookie jar.
yeah. I mean, whatever. It's embarrassing. It sucks, but it's also like,
Oh, Tony's gonna do the show, so it's
Yeah.
it's
Well,
all
now,
gonna work out.
I mean, first of all, it's really good for the show, and also it's like I think overall, it's everyone realizes all this is just like
none of this is real.
none of it's real, none of it matters.
None
all
of this
friends.
matters, dude. None
like
of these
wrestling.
people. By the way,
It is wrestling.
none of these people really even care about
None
us.
of them care. It's just drama.
I think some people care.
Yeah, but the people who do care, we know personally.
But Dalton, you know that these people they care nothing more than about being real ass.
You know, in the words of
dude,
yeah.
that's been the craziest part of this is the amount of people who buy into that shit. Where they're like, dude, I thought you were a real ass, and I'm like, what about me makes? I'm not a cool guy.
Dude,
I'm not.
Well, you have that fan art of you holding Tony Hinchcliffe's severed head,
oh yeah.
and you're like, I appreciate this fan art. I can't wait to go from artist rendition to reality.
You know what? I'm a human being, guys.
You know, well, in the words of Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man movie, the only thing society loves more than a hero is to see a hero fail.
That's very true.
That's true.
Also, I think it's like it's a weird thing with. I mean, it was also just so perfect. It's like, damn, Tony really.
But I just don't.
I can't believe you have that.
By the way, I don't really like beef. I love
Wow,
beef.
medium rare.
I like
Yeah.
beef. I like actual
Kobe
beef.
beef,
But like,
Wellington.
I'm not good at keeping up, like staying angry at somebody. I would rather just be friends and just pal around and goof off.
Right.
I just don't. It doesn't interest me to try and keep up this appearance of like,
Right.
I hate this guy. 'Cause
Yeah.
the
Well,
truth
I
is,
said that months in, and
I find it exhausting to like be legitimately angry with someone.
The problem is it like fucked with the image, like like
yeah, it was like our
yeah.
biggest bit.
right.
Yeah.
And now everyone's like, "You're a pussy. You
Yeah,
guys are in
right.
bed with each
But
other."
the
Yeah,
truth
yeah,
is,
yeah.
I would much prefer to move on from being like whatever, like this, like a beef guy, because I have more to offer than
you
just.
went from beef to chicken.
So you're saying you're vegan? Wait, that was actually a really good joke.
That was a really good
that
joke.
Made sense. That was on 2 levels. I just got it. Nice.
So you're cool with Tony now, and so
no,
are
I
you?
never.
No.
I was the
Robbie-
only one who was consistent the whole time.
Robbie
Right.
legitimately hates him.
Robbie's like, I'll kill him. Like,
yeah.
No, I was just like, the whole time all I said was, I think Tony's an asshole. I didn't think he should have gotten canceled, and I didn't care about this beef or whatever, to be completely frank. Beef Franks. But I was just like, this is my personal opinion of Tony from my personal experience, and that's it. I didn't care to be friends with him, and I didn't care to like engage with his beef with him. If I ran
Well, now
into
he's
Tony,
doing the show in November, so just be nice to my friend Tony Hinchcliffe.
Hey man, name's Dalton. I'm friends with you now.
We should all say our name's Dalton.
Yeah.
When we meet him. So that way it's like,
I'm Dalton. I'm Dalton.
Yeah.
Like Spartacus.
Yeah. I am Paul Blarticus.
Paul Blarticus.
Yeah.
Anyway, yep, that's humiliating, and I got to deal with it. Nobody worry. I'll handle this. We'll take it as it comes.
All right.
So everyone be nice to Dalton. Like his videos on YouTube. Like his tweets. Please don't be mean.
You don't have to be nice to me. I'm doing fine. I know that this is.
I'm actually relieved that it's over now. Pretty much.
This nightmare is finally
This
over.
is fucking.
It's far
nightmare.
from. It's far from over.
It's done. It's
I'm far
smooth
from
sailing.
I'm just I'm recalibrating. What's the next move? I think the next
Storm Tim Dillon.
Storm. Yes, we're gonna storm Tim Dillon's
can we storm
breakfast
Tim,
buffet.
Yeah, can we storm Tim Dillon's hotel room?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to challenge Joe Rogan to a kettlebell squat off.
I'm going to challenge Brendan Schaub to MMA.
That'd be cool. What if you knock him out? Then
I'm challenging Callan to a rape off.
oh,
Challenge Brendan Schaub to comedy.
What are you talking about? He kills at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
it's a murderer's road. His name is on the Comedy Store wall, isn't it?
Is it?
I think
I
so.
heard he wasn't getting
Yeah.
spots there anymore.
Brendan
He tours.
Schaub?
He
Yeah.
tours. He's like huge.
Oh, no, I know he tours and sells out fucking
Yeah.
arenas and stuff. But.
Did you see the video of him on a special where he's making fun of like the UFC like
Doctor-
Asian trainer?
yeah.
And he's like
yeah.
doing like a Tony
He's like,
Hinchcliffe
oh,
accent.
Doctor, Mr. Schaub, you in the worst pain of your life.
And
and
then the guy's like completely
Yeah, it
American.
cuts to his- it cuts to- yeah.
Mr. Schaub. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
and
he's
then it's
doing
like an interview with he's like, I am the UFC doctor. I'm here to
Exactly.
make, and he's like saying like, I go out, I make sure, the most important thing is making sure the fighters are safe and everyone's taken care of. I take my job seriously. And then Brendan Schaub was like, Mr. Schaub, I have to put the acupuncture on the face of Mr. Schaub. And it's like, dude, that guy is like clearly like second generation Asian. Like he's not like fucking fresh
He
off
speaks
the
better
boat.
English than
Yeah.
Brendan.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, what's pen your life?
Dude, that's so funny for Sean to be like, you won't believe how dumb this guy talked to me.
Well, and it's like funny too because it's like, oh, don't talk about like you could like work in like the scene. It's like, why would we want to work in like any kind of scene that Brendan Schaub is in? We don't want any of his fans, dude. Like, let me tell you something. Loud Boys fans, fucking Fighter and the Kid fans are your arch nemesis. They're the antithesis of everything we stand for.
We would like some conspiracy social club fans. And you know what? I'll take some congratulations with Chris D'Elia fans.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, our fans are fucking tight, dude. I've met some that are like here in New York, and
In
they've
person.
been fun to hang out
Yeah.
All the
with.
ones
Loud
I've
Boys
met in
fa-
person
yeah.
have been cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Drew. Drew is awesome,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Drew. He's a
Fucking
great
love
guy.
Drew.
All the Loud Boys fans are cool. Everyone on the Discord's fucking cool. I love the
People
Loud
who
Boys
email me
fans.
paragraphs, I could take or leave.
Yeah,
but-
dude. We're blessed.
Have you guys ever seen the Fighter and the Kid subreddit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
we're on it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
they
amazing.
They posted about us a few times. The last time they posted about us, someone in the comments wrote, "Who are these fools?"
You know what? Let's change beefs. We're coming after the Fighter and the Kid. That's our beef now. Brendan Schaub, you suck. Brian Callen, he's not even on the show anymore. Who's
No,
on
he's
it?
back on.
Oh, he's back on?
Yeah.
So now you're palling around with that rapist?
Dude, wait till Brendan Schaub posts like the fuck. Hey man, the name's Dalton.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, look, man, I went back and watched some of your fights. I still think you're bad at comedy, but you had a strong jaw.
I talked to one of your good friends, Chris D'Elia, and he said you're a great guy. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was mean to you in front of your and in fact, my best friend as well.
Yeah, dude.
There was a while during the pandemic where I was like, Joe Rogan should just open up a prison in Austin.
He did.
Fuck the club.
It does feel like the pandemic was like final destination for the Rogan sphere.
Dude, it was nuts. Every day, a new person falling. Just
That was crazy. Like Crystal and Callan, like did they bond over over love and rape?
oh,
or
they were
something?
like they were at abolish the police protests. Like, just kidding.
I get
yeah, fuck cops.
yeah, cops are the ones that are always getting me in trouble for rape.
Abolish prisons. Hopefully, in the next 6 to 10 months.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I think a lot of it, like I truly don't know if those guys did or didn't do anything, but I think a lot of it is just like Rogan is so powerful that they're just chipping away at his cronies, his lackeys.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it was a lot of it was just Tony. I think a lot of the blowback was just because he's like affiliated with
just to
Joe
get it
Rogan.
Rogan,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I think Callan and D'Elia were up to some naughty business.
Yeah,
I don't think
bad boys.
like D'Elia was famous outside of the Rogan sphere. Like
Right.
he'd only been on Rogan like a few times, really.
He was like the least of Rogan's like crew.
Yeah. And they got
'Cause he
Callan,
didn't-
and
yeah.
they got Callan because once D'Elia went down, people were like, "Well, you won't believe what Callan's doing, his best friend."
Like he wouldn't watch
Right.
any of those. Like he was never on like D'Elia was never on like any of those like fight compilations.
Yeah.
or, like where like they would watch like a fight and smoke.
Oh, no.
Yeah. D'Elia was never really. I mean, he was an affiliate, but he was never part.
I mean, that's how I kind of am with Rogan, where it's like, yeah, I'll do a show every once in a while, but like, I'm not in like his inner. So I'm not going to go to fucking On It Academy.
You're
and
doing your
fucking-
own thing.
Yeah.
You're like a Lex Friedman type. You go on just to talk about physics.
Yeah, I'm just there, dude. I'm like the Wim Hof, like take a cold shower, teach you about shit.
Who is that guy?
I know all these like scientists and geniuses are all just like trying to be famous. and-
They all just sell
Lex
supplements.
Friedman.
It's
I was
really
like-
weird
I was
now,
like,
like-
who the fuck is this guy and why is he in this
Dude,
circle?
it's like people get
don't
credit.
get
I don't know what he just seems like an expert, a general expert. But
People
like
give
in what?
credit to Rogan for interviewing scientists, but I think that just makes the scientists look bad.
Yeah.
It just makes the scientists look like a dipshit.
They just
Well,
wanna
like,
be
look at that,
famous,
dude.
like-
Neil deGrasse Tyson, he was on. He got accused of sexual
that guy is a
harassment.
dipshit.
But
That guy
he-
fucking sucks.
I actually don't think he raped anybody.
No, he didn't. He's a black nerd. That's it. That's all it
Oh
is.
wow, that's a nice picture of Pluto you've got on your ass. That was like his whole thing.
He's always trying to poke holes in movies. Like, actually, in
It's-
Guardians of the
yeah.
Galaxy, there would not be. A
I love when they do that because it's
talk
like,
Yeah.
yeah, there also wouldn't be fucking flying men. You
Right.
fucking like you want reality.
Yeah,
out of this
shut up,
fucking,
bitch.
Shut up.
I don't believe in your fucking horse shit.
I do like
anyway,
that he does
dude.
Anthony Cumia's show though. That's pretty.
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Does
yes.
he? Yeah,
That's
he-
what we
he
call
does-
real ass.
He was like trying to explain like scientifically like why a black person doesn't want to get their photo taken
Yeah.
by Anthony Cumia.
Cumia's like, I have some statistics for you, Neil.
black on black crime. What do you think?
Well,
yeah.
yeah, he records his show at Compound sometimes. I think.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That is odd, actually.
I know it's very.
What
strange.
a weird collaboration.
I think it's just, they probably just met doing O&A, and Neil probably just didn't get the news or doesn't care.
He hasn't heard.
Neil's just beyond it.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So you're doing your own thing, much,
He-
like,
in- he
much
sees-
like the moon and the sun.
Yeah, he sees the vastness of the universe, so he sees how futile it is to worry about
Right.
like small shit. Like,
What if
I'll
he
say-
rigged someone who was like, in the grand cosmic reality, this is just a blip. And
Yeah.
she's like, crying.
He's just molecules saying no.
The nihilist rapist.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a chemical reaction in your asshole.
Can you believe she's like in the shower crying? Is like, can you believe aliens would see this and think nothing of it?
Damn.
They fly over us all day and they don't know I'm raping you. Yeah, dude. Do you think there's black aliens?
Yeah, they're called Andre the Alien
Okay.
instead of the comedian.
They don't like to swim. Why would they like to explore space?
Yeah, what is space but Skywater?
Yeah, you know what? That is.
Isn't that the biggest hike? I don't know black people. that
You know,
hike.
like people are always like, "Oh, white people are colonizers." It's like, well, black people could have like invented fucking travel.
Okay, now we are sounding like Anthony Cumia.
Yeah.
This is literally what he says. Is like black people just didn't have it in them to colonize
Yeah,
like we
but,
did.
but
Yeah.
they could have, right?
Oh no, Africa was great. No, why they need to go
Yeah,
anywhere
dude.
else?
Have you seen The Lion King?
Yeah, that's true.
Why would you ever want to change that?
But
They
then
had
how come-
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Well, nobody in Wakanda goes anywhere else.
Tarzan. Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Buck.
Mighty Joe Buck. Mighty Joe Gorman.
Oh wow.
Oh, Mighty Joe Gorman. Mighty Morphin Joe Rogan.
Mighty Boss Tones.
Mighty White Power Rangers. Yes, thank you. When our powers combine, we can start an ethno state. Thank you.
You know, I'm actually auditioning to be the next dancing guy in Mighty Boss Tones.
Really?
That would be a fun role.
Did you
Yeah.
see his George Floyd video?
I didn't see the video.
What?
I listened
The
to
Mighty
the
Mighty
song.
Monstones did a George Floyd like tribute video, and even like woke people were like, "Don't do this. This is not good."
It was like about George Floyd too.
Yeah.
It was a song.
He
about,
was on the ground for 8 minutes.
Never meant to kneel on your neck.
The weirdest one was the David Guetta like tribute where he's like, this goes out to George Floyd, and he just like plays like fucking rave music.
Oh, that's
Nice,
so
dude.
funny.
Yeah, dude.
Do you think George Floyd was on fentanyl? Probably.
Probably.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
who knows? I don't know.
but that
I don't
didn't
think
kill-
that's what killed him, though.
I mean,
you know?
no.
Wait, that's ironic. He'd be one of the first guys to survive fentanyl. He's like, well, I guess I'm off scot-free. Uh-oh. Looks like I ran a traffic stop. I'm sure this will be routine.
Oh, yeah,
Steve A-Cab instead of Aoki.
dude. Ooh. Nice, dude.
Isn't his dad the Benny Hanna guy?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Isn't that interesting? The one case of a rich kid artist.
You kind of look like him, Joe.
I am him. What if that was like my side gig?
Yeah, yeah.
I just do like a bunch of like deep trance fucking house music.
Yeah.
That'd
You
be
look
fun.
like Steve Aoki.
You look like Steve Gaoki.
Ooh, those are both good things.
Aoki.
Okay, Steve
Steve
Aoki.
Aoki.
That's how I would review my music.
We're
Is
pivoting
dubstep
to
on the way out?
dubstep.
I haven't heard of like a big like DJ artist.
No, I think it's just because people can't like go out to clubs anymore, so it's
Right.
like there's less incentive for that. But I'm sure like once shit is like open and people can go out to clubs and start like fucking dropping ecstasy and shit, it'll be
in
back.
2012, I definitely thought like dubstep was like the music of the future. Like I was like, oh, soon that's gonna be like the default pop.
I
music.
remember,
But I
yeah,
think
because like
it
you
feels
would,
like it kind of
yeah.
died out.
Well,
a
you
little
go to
bit.
like these concerts and like you just see like this dude on stage with just like a MacBook, you know.
He's
plugged
just
in.
pressing the space
Yeah.
bar, and they're like, he's brilliant.
Like,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, like music he like worked on like an hour or so
Yeah.
before going.
Yeah, I
there.
kind of
Yeah.
like the DJs that have like vinyl, like spin like real vinyl.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I watched a video on how those guys create some of those sounds, like Dead Mouse and Daft Punk, and I get there is a lot that goes into it before the concert, but then once they have everything set up, it is just like boop, and then
Right.
that's the show. But they do actually get in the studio and like create all that music. That's why Daft Punk was good because they knew they had to put on a show, even though they were
You're
just
about the black version of Daft Punk?
Daft
Daft
Punk.
Punk.
Daft Punk, Daft Funk,
Daft Punk.
Daft Funk.
Daft
Shit,
Punk
we
was
staying
fucking
up all
cool.
goddamn night.
Dude, the Tron Legacy soundtrack is fucking awesome.
Tron
it's really
Legacy
good.
soundtrack is good.
Yeah,
dude.
that better soundtrack than the movie, but like it made me want to have another Tron movie.
It really
just to
made me
get
wish
that.
that the movie was good.
It sucked. Tron Legacy was
Tron
so
Legacy
bad.
is
Yeah.
awful.
But the music
dude.
is so fucking good.
Yeah,
Are
and
you
they're
gu-
in the movie.
Are you
Yeah.
guys, are you guys excited with the new Jackass?
I enjoyed the
I am.
trailer. Yeah,
I love
Yeah.
I
Jackass.
saw it. It just looks so sad to see Johnny Knoxville with fucking white hair.
Yeah.
To see a
Yeah.
sober
Dude, he looks
Steve-
like
I
a
will say-
lesbian ant.
I will say maybe it's just the trailer, but I was like, oh damn, they're like still doing like the same degree of stunts,
Yeah, yeah.
even though they're that old.
It looked
Like,
a little better than the third one to me, the trailer.
I like the third one though.
Yeah.
They're all fun.
It
And
was
I
crazy.
never
They're
don't
all
laugh at any.
They're
of
like the
them.
purest comedians. They're
Well,
like it's like pure comedy.
It's funny
Yeah.
because like
Hate
there's like
yourself.
that new generation too, because I had like those like kids who were in their 20s saying like, man, I watched Jackass when I was like 12.
Yeah.
And then like so like for me to, and then like I said, I was like, oh, these fucking kids, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
I watched Jackass when I was like 11 or 12.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the new Jackass? There's like those prank videos where they go like fuck with people and like the
David
ghetto,
Dobrik,
like-
yeah. No, yeah, YouTube is all just little Viva La Bams. It's like David
Right.
Dobrik and like
The
all
Nelk kids, like
Yeah.
they just go drink like
That-
vodka,
that's
like
the
a
Pauls,
funeral,
Logan
and, like,
Paul
fall
and
under the
Jake Paul.
casket.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think because it wasn't because like when Jackass, I always felt like Jackass was just like it was only those guys that were ever going to be able to do that.
Mhm.
Like because they came in, did it, and then a bunch of people started getting hurt trying to copy it, and so they were like, "Guys, please don't do this." And I always felt like it was like just that moment in time, just these guys get to do this, and I don't know. I don't
Well,
think we need another Jackass.
yeah,
I
well, it was
agree.
like before like everyone had a smartphone. Before everyone had a smartphone, it was like if they wanted to film that shit, like they'd have to borrow their parents' camcorder or something. So it was like
it is
was
funny
harder
a
to
ton
get
of
that
people
done.
got hurt trying to copy. Like, how dumb do you have to be to try
Dude,
to
I
copy
remember when we
Jackass
were
stuff?
kids, it was like an epidemic.
Right.
It was like
It was nonstop,
so many
yeah.
kids were getting hurt trying to do Jackass.
Well, that's
It was
why
the original
That's why
pandemic.
like
Yeah.
MTV had to have that like announcement, like, "Hey, we won't even look at this if you send it."
They
in."
still
So
have
then-
it in the trailer at the end. They're like, don't mimic these stunts.
But like, why would you even watch Jackass now when you have World Star? You have like everything.
Right.
You can see actual people die.
well, it's it wouldn't make it now, but it's-
because that's not fun.
Yeah.
And it's not fun or funny.
Oh,
in 2002,
It is
Joe
hard
was like,
to watch.
"Why is anyone watching Jackass when they have Taliban beheading videos?"
Dude, honestly, it was like, why would you
why
watch
would
Jackass?
anyone want to see friends have a good time when you can watch a man get publicly executed in the town square?
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is throw stones at a woman.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is kill a woman for getting raped.
I'm Chris Pontius, and this is fucking infidel to death.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm Jason Weeman Acuna, and they say I'm an abomination in these lands.
Well,
yo, so the Christians are asleep. We're going to go into their room at night and slit their throats.
Yo, look at this. This Indian woman just got on the bus.
The Wild Boys cutting a woman's clit off for driving.
Yo, this is Steve
they have
Chris
Manny,
Pontius.
that old guy there,
The old
just
guy comes.
watching.
He's
Yeah.
This is Steve-O. We're here in Nigeria, and we're going to perform a clitorectomy with the local witch doctor.
Yeah, so they said there's too many women being born. We're going to kill them.
We're here in the Xinjiang province of China, and we're going to oversee a Muslim internment camp.
All right, this is our craziest stunt yet. We're going to pose as a woman and drive.
Remember when Steve-O dressed up as a cop? And like there was like an episode where he like dressed up as a cop.
Oh, that's funny.
And at one point, like he even like got in like one of those like meter maid patrol things and like was like going around with them.
I think I remember that.
Dude,
It's
it
been
was
a
like
while.
fucking nuts.
You
It's like,
can't find the original episodes anywhere.
Yeah.
It's only the best of DVDs.
Oh, really?
There was too much copyrighted music. Because back then, MTV just used a bunch of copyrighted music and didn't think about like.
it was pretty punk rock.
Yeah. Like that's why Beavis and Butthead, you can't find the original episodes either anywhere. Yeah.
But like I feel like Beavis and Butthead, it was because like at least Beavis and Butthead were giving commentary to the music video.
But
so
they
I
also
feel like,
used it in the show a lot too. Like
okay.
they just used like Nirvana song, because it was like, oh whatever, like we're gonna air it, like because
Right.
they already had the licensing and everything at the time because they were showing the video. So like, oh, just use anything that we.
Well, you know
already
the
licensed.
the Jackass theme song is
Corona by the Minutemen.
by the Minutemen,
Yeah, and
I think somebody interviewed Mike Watt about it, and if I remember right, he said he had never watched the show. He just was like, "Yeah, you guys can use it; it's okay." But he was like, "I don't really
That
like the
song
show.
is amazing.
It's great,
fucking
dude."
tight, dude.
Part of the
iconic.
fun of the trailer was just seeing the song again.
Yeah.
I mean, that song is just we're having a good time.
Yep.
I only have a Corona.
That's a good album.
5-cent
Our original
deposit.
theme song was off that album.
Oh yeah.
Jackass 2 might have been the hardest I've laughed in a movie my whole life.
I was
like,
saying
when I was a kid and saw
What,
that.
going to the theater and seeing Jackass 2 is like one of the hardest. That and Borat were like the
Dude,
two
yeah.
hardest.
When
That's why I'm excited for the new one. I'm like, shit, this might be the last opportunity ever because they don't make comedy movies anymore to go see a movie in a big theater and laugh along with other people.
I just hope it's not like woke Jackass like Borat 2 was.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have
It's all
some.
about a
Dude, there was
woman.
I saw a woman in there, dude.
I heard a rumor they're handing it off to women jackasses.
Really?
Which sounds horrible.
Sounds
Yeah.
awful.
What is that?
Just like I don't know, some fucking dumb
Jill
bitch.
asses?
Jill asses, yeah. I'm one of the jackasses.
When I went to the
Jack and
I
Jill
went to
Jill asses.
I went to the first Jackass premiere in high school, and I was like the only 17. Like there were a bunch of like 16-year-olds in the group, and so like the theater was like, we can't let you in. You're under 7. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? So I was like, I guess I'm just gonna have to ditch like my friends. Like I want to see Jackass,
Yeah.
dude. But then like this young couple in front of us said like, oh, you can come in with us. And then like, they said like, yeah, we're taking all of them. Like, it's fine. Like, they're cool. And like, they just let us in there.
I had a
like,
similar experience
Yeah.
for the second one. Yeah, like me and all my friends went. We kind of knew the people that worked at the theater, but they wouldn't let us in. But we just kept nagging them, and they eventually were like, all right, just call your parents in front of us and make sure they say it's okay. Not legal, but
Yeah,
well,
it
that
was
was
great.
back in the golden age of R-rated movies that teenagers wanted to see really bad.
Yeah.
So they were
Now it's-
they were
yeah.
how strict they were on carding back then.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like I feel like they're like, go on,
No,
see
nothing
any.
matters.
they're
are
just happy you're there.
yeah, it's these things are dying. Come on in.
That was like the last time like they really made an effort to like not let you movie hop, and now it's so easy to fucking movie
yeah.
hop.
Well, because
Oh my God.
theaters are dying.
I got fucked up yesterday watching Pig.
fucked up on.
I heard that's good.
Dude.
Ben
it-
told me that's
It
good.
wrecked
it's
me.
about my mother-in-law.
It's about Robbie's mother-in-law. It wrecked me, dude. I seriously I knew nothing. By the way, folks, if you want to go see Pig, you should go in not knowing a goddamn thing about it.
Don't
'cause
tell me anything about it.
I was so blown away. I thought it was going to be like a John Wick
yeah,
type
that's what it was
movie.
marketed as.
Buddy, it's transcendent.
I'm gonna go to the White House and steal all the bacon.
I thought it was like a really beautiful movie.
Nick
and
Cage rocks. He's
and it
having a-
really fucked with me because it's all about grief, and it's like a very sincere movie about grief, and like I've been dealing with all that same shit. So, yeah, I left the theater kind of crying.
You were really high though too, right?
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah, because I thought it was gonna be an action movie, so I took like 200 milligrams of edibles, and I'm just sitting there like, this is so sad.
Yeah, I can't handle sad movies when I'm high, or any movie really. I just don't.
But
enjoy
I mean, dude, it's fucking Nick Cage is back, baby. He's so good in it.
I'm back. Yeah, he's also in the Cannes movie I watched called Prisoners of the Ghostland, which is fucking awesome too. That's more like an anime live action kind of though. It's like super crazy.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah,
He might be in the most movies of all time.
yeah, he's
Well,
insane.
I was talking to a guy about this the other night because like his story is interesting because he just like is a fuckhead with money. Like he just mismanaged all of his money.
Right.
He's a Coppola.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he lost all of his money. He bought an island.
He's like in severe debt,
of
so he
island.
just has to take every.
He takes
role.
every role. But Nick Cage has always been like he's 20. He's always been a great actor with capable of range, but he just needs someone who knows how to use him really well.
Yes.
So he's amazing in like 20%
Dude,
of his movies, and 80% are just garbage.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, the restraint that he shows in this movie, and just like the little moments where we get to see like the Nick Cage.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude.
I do kind of love the movies where he goes absolutely out.
Oh,
of his
yeah, of
mind.
I love
course.
it. Do you see Bad Lieutenant?
Yes. Yeah,
so
that was
fucking
great.
New
funny
Orleans.
when he's like suffocating old ladies in nursing homes and fucking
His soul is still dancing.
Yeah.
And it's just a guy breakdancing.
Dog Eat Dog is really good too. The Paul Schrader movie. That one's great. Bringing
Kiss
Out
of
the
a
Dead.
Vampire.
You mean Vampire's Kiss?
Vampire's
Leaving Las Vegas,
Kiss.
he's great, but he's more subdued in that one.
Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Face
Mandy.
Off.
What about Mandy? Mandy's really good.
Mandy. What's another
Ghost
one?
Not the Rider.
bees.
National Treasure 2 Book of Secrets.
National Treasure 3 Book of Mormon.
Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
He was in some movie called Joe too. Right?
The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Directed by David Gordon Green.
Ah.
It's about Joe Gorman.
Yeah, The Rock.
Pig
Man,
is
he's
about
been in some
Dalton.
great movies. Nick Cage is awesome.
Yeah, man.
He's in like 30 Chinese movies a year too. Like he's in
Oh,
a
damn.
million.
Me
movies.
Chinese, me play joke, me put pee-pee in your coke.
Yeah,
You've got to pot Nick.
Nip.
That's my audition, thank you.
Nip Cage.
Jesus. Nick Cage up all the Uyghurs, the Uyghurs.
Yeah, man. What's the last movie you saw, Devin?
Dude, I haven't been to a theater since the fucking pandemic kind of ended. Still,
You don't watch anything at home?
I watch a lot of shit at home. I don't know. Let me think. I don't.
This is Movie Corner.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Name some shit, Robbie. You're the one that you see everything all the time.
What
are recent things?
Did you see The Army of the Dead, the Zack Snyder movie?
No.
Did you see Nobody, the Bob Odenkirk movie?
No.
You should check that out.
Yeah,
You
it's
really-
actually
one's
good.
fun.
Yeah.
I like
really
Better
like
Call
that one.
Saul. Like I
Better
like
Call Saul is
I love
awesome.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
I'm like
that show
waiting for the
rocks.
sixth
Yeah,
season.
Nobody. I think you would love Nobody.
Okay.
It's John Wick, but with no fat on it.
I fucking love John Wick.
Yeah, it's
and
John-
I
it's
wasn't
who-
expecting to like it.
It's
when I
Bob
saw it.
Yeah,
Odenkirk,
John
John
Wick is
Whip.
awesome.
John Whip.
Yeah.
John Wick. But in what's great, it's 88. There is just no. Like it skips back at the it knows what the boring part of every action movie is and just cuts it all out. It's really.
Oh,
really
so it's
good.
the Dragon Ball Z Kai of movies.
He's just kicking the alt scene's ass the whole movie.
Yeah.
just beating the shit. out
The
of him.
fight scenes are,
He's like,
are
yeah.
amazing.
So I'm Muslim. Hi-ya! God damn it!
Dude, speaking of Wardell, like, have you guys listened to that Odenkirk album that he's on?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, why is he? Was Odenkirk like pranking him? Like, I'm gonna put you bombing at the front of my album.
No, I mean he asked his agent, like, give me the youngest comic that you know, and his agent was just like, hey Brandon, do you want to come?
Yeah,
to this set?
it's such a bizarre.
Bob
album.
was like, I need a black comic to open for me.
And they said, well, best we can do at the venue you're at is Brandon Wardell. Because black people are not going to go to a comic book store.
Wait.
Yeah. I love that album. Like, Odenkirk's set is great on that album, but, like, the first 20 with Wardell, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. What was he, like a year and a half into comedy when he got that?
No, he's
or-
like 5 years in.
Oh, okay.
When he
fuck
got to LA, he had a really, really strong 10 minutes. Like, so he did make a really good reputation for himself when he first got to LA, I think. And then I think, it's a classic industry comic thing where you have that great first 10, and then you're just like, well, I'm
Right.
not going to bother doing stand-up anymore because I'm successful.
He's like the Twitter guy. He's
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah. That's the
good
other
at
thing.
Twitter, you
His,
know?
his Twitter and his podcast are bigger for him than stand-up. So but there's a lot of comics who don't care about the craft that much, and that's fine, Do we care about the craft?
No, not at all, dude. Not at all. I've never recorded a set. I barely write anything down. Here lately, I've like only been doing crowd work because I can't remember any of my jokes.
I would like to get better at crowd work, though. That is a skill I would like to get a little bit better at.
Yeah, I mean it's fun.
I
and
like freeze up. It's like, what do you do?
It's a great way to trick the audience. And
I never like having fun with them. I'm always just like, just shut up. Like,
Yeah, let me do my thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love like just.
I just get nervous because like, oh, what do you do? I'm a banker. Oh God, what do I do with that?
So you're Jewish. There you go.
Nice.
All right. It's pretty good.
Yeah, let's try another. Let's do a little more crowd work.
All right. Okay. So are you married?
No.
Would you like to be someday?
Yes.
That's nice, man. Me too.
Oh, nice. This is funny, dude.
This is great.
I was saying I couldn't do it.
You should just do a Chinese accent.
Yeah,
Just
Oh,
cut
you're
to the
married?
chase.
Is it going to be like,
There we
oh,
go.
me Reiki marriage?
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man, I love eating pussy. What about you, homeboy? You like eating your girl's pussy?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. That's why I had a little peanut butter on that pussy, huh? Because I got like a fucking tummy. Let me tell you the toppings I would put on a pussy. Mustard, peanut butter. Huh, no need for cheese. She's got enough. You know what I'm saying, fellas?
Well, Joe's the king of crowd work because he just has to go. Like he doesn't need much. Just
Yeah,
go.
I don't even know what you were talking about. I was like,
That's more like Joe just getting a suggestion from the audience
Yeah.
for what he should.
Do you like pussy? I heard yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Joe, you should start out all of your sets with, "Can I get a word in a location?"
Oh, I should, dude. It's like I come and then I end every act by saying "and scene."
Yeah, we did fight. We judged roast battle on Sunday.
we did, man. That was a fun one.
I thought it was actually not a great show, but it was fun.
Joe had a great battle.
Yeah.
He stepped into the octagon and, he was humbly
voted
defeated.
against him.
Yeah. I mean, going into it, we were like, well, Joe's not winning this one. There's no way Joe's going to win this.
Joe picked a fight with this guy who's like,
Well, Joe was trying to bully someone. And it was like, it was so funny to watch because I think each of them came in with pretty lukewarm jokes. And no matter what
Joe's in betweens are really funny though.
Yes, Joe. That was the thing is like Joe's offhanded remarks were way funnier than his jokes, and I mean nothing Alex said was funny, but we had to vote for him,
yeah, because Alex has literally nothing else, and I told him that.
dude. It's
You
so
remember
fun-
Alex Davenport?
Dude,
Sounds familiar, but no.
Okay,
You know what
he's
pissed me-
He's one of those guys who did the Lexington exclusively.
Oh, okay. So he's a
Yeah.
serial killer.
Yeah.
you know what pissed me off about that battle is like I was telling Alex like, hey man, you got to stop like staring down at your phone and not looking at the audience, and you need to engage. Like I was like trying to give him like how I actually like feel and like actual advice, and he's like, thanks man, I mean still hurts but thank you. And it's like you're 10 years into this shouldn't hurt you.
Oh, wow.
You should like the stuff I'm saying should just roll right out. Like 10 years in, you should have a much thicker skin than that.
You ever
Yeah, you
think
should be
about those
dead
gu-
inside.
Yeah.
Well, we know those guys. They're all over LA. Just still doing mics. 10 years in, 13 years in, just delusion. Like
It's just a moving like
Exclusively
shelter
doing
for them.
mics.
Like they're at the mic for shelter. Like, oh, you're closing 11. All right, I guess I'll wander the streets till 5 p.m. tomorrow.
It's so funny how retarded comedians are that they think the only thing there is to do is open mics. Like just the thought of doing literally anything else. They're like, no, I got to do 4 mics a night. And it's like, all right, buddy, well, I went to Coney Island this weekend. That's what I mean.
Right.
I'm all about having fun now. I'm done with open mics. I'm riding roller coasters.
there's those people who just have nothing else but mics, and it's clearly just like addictive behavior. Like it's just like it literally just feels like you're just watching a junkie sometimes.
It's like an
you know?
AA meeting.
Yeah, but they need an intervention.
An AA meeting where everybody's drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. In an AA meeting where a fight will probably break out. Yeah, dude. Open mics are like,
Some of the most mentally ill people I've ever met in my life.
I mean, just
Yeah.
insane, delusional, miserable people who just completely forgot how to have fun and live their lives. Because it's like I'll still do open mics here and there, but for the most part, I'm just enjoying New York, baby.
Well, I'm doing open mics for. First of all, there's less of them.
Oh, I have an idea, by the way.
What?
This is something we got to do. I was going to do this by myself the other day because I went up to Harlem a couple days ago to get edibles. And this is something we should do is get extremely high and go see Space Jam 2 at the Magic Johnson Theater. Because That I mean,
I would do that.
I had that idea, and it was just making me laugh, just thinking about like what that would be like.
Oh shit, the Goon Squad.
Dude, just imagine the three of us, what we look like, just walking in the Magic Johnson
we
Theater.
we should all be wearing like generic Looney Tunes.
Dude,
t-shirts.
we gotta get hip hop Looney Tunes shirts with like Bugs and Taz wearing crisscross outfits.
That's really funny. I thought it would be even funnier to wander into the Magic Johnson Theater, and clearly the draw for us is the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Like we're here to see basketball, this nonsense we could take or leave, but Bugs' new adventure.
Yeah, dude. So we're gonna get hip hop Looney Tunes shirts, way too big for us, and then we're gonna get extremely high and go to the Magic Johnson Theater in Harlem.
Yeah, get those like sexually explicit Looney Tunes shirts. where it's
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna get the Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird.
Yeah. like the gangsta
bandana.
Tweety
Yeah,
Bird.
like-
That's like, I'll fuck a bitch up.
Fucking Bugs Bunny with the gun against his temple.
Yeah, dude. That's gonna be a fun day for us when we get screamed at by black people for not respecting King
Space Jam 2.
James.
Yeah.
For disrespecting the king.
Do you like LeBron, Devin?
Not really. No, hated him most of my basketball watching life.
Oh, really?
But I
You're-
like respect him. Like I rooted for him when he beat the.
Even now that he's on the
Warriors.
Lakers, you're not a fan?
It's all the worst timeline I could have ever imagined
Yeah.
growing up as the biggest Kobe Lakers fan. Like, okay, LeBron comes to the Lakers, Kobe is killed by a mountain. I mean, it's just I hate it. I can't. I really don't feel anything anymore after those things happening. He's also like he loves he just like speaks on things but doesn't know what he's talking about. He's been reading the first page of the autobiography of Malcolm X for like 13 years. He pops it open like once a year, and the media is like, "What have you learned from that?" He's like, "Well, I just began, but like a kid doing a book report."
I mean, he comes off like a fucking idiot in Space Jam 2. It's like this guy.
As opposed to every other character that looks very smart.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
Actually, Bugs does come off.
Well,
like
no,
this.
because like I would say Don Cheadle actually delivers like quite the performance.
Don commits.
He's great. It's like
Yeah,
Don commits in that movie.
Don
for
Cheadle-
sure.
he's like doing The Godfather in this
Yeah.
shitty movie.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle honestly like is
Well,
mesmerizing.
dude, I'll
in
bet he had a
Space Jam
blast.
2.
I'll bet Don, because the whole movie's in front of green screen, so I bet it was a 2-day adventure for him, and he was just like, "I'll just ham it up, everything."
Yeah,
I'll bet that
and-
was a fucking blast.
And if he has kids, it's like that's probably because I always wonder why guys like that. Other than the money, it's like if you have kids, that's like a fun thing
Yeah.
for your kids to
And
see.
your
Don
Yeah.
Cheadle,
You
I
would-
come to you on
yeah.
the day of your daughter's wedding.
Yeah, but LeBron. I mean, it's like athletes usually aren't good actors. Somehow they got a good performance out of KD and Uncut Gems. But this is like
KG, Kevin Garnett,
or Kevin Garnett. Who am I thinking
Kevin
of?
Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Who apparently likes Kanye's new album, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, but LeBron comes off as especially shitty in this. Like he just has no idea what he's doing.
I thought he was better than Michael Jordan in the original. Actually, Michael Jordan.
Oh,
is
that's
pretty
what
bad.
Michael Jordan did seem like just clueless that entire movie.
Oh yeah.
Just like
Well, because it's challenging to give him this. It's challenging for a regular actor to pretend they're interacting with cartoons. So a basketball,
I know,
like the
Right.
movie is very ill thought out. Like it's like not.
it's such a wackadoo.
like you have to be a
idea.
pretty goddamn good actor to like
Yeah.
pretend a cartoon is
They
interacting.
could have at
for
least
radio.
had like people like wearing like green suits that he could like
Oh
play
yeah,
off
like Andy
of.
Serkis. Maybe they
Yeah.
did do that. I don't know.
Probably not,
because they made the
though.
tunes 3D and they look like such shit in 3D. By the way,
Certain things just
I
shouldn't
loved
be
it.
in 3D.
The 40-minute section where it was 2D and LeBron, I was like, I'm having a blast.
I seriously thought though when they did that scene where like Lola becomes 3D that she was gonna be 3D and then have a big fat ass. like it
Lola
was gonna
gets
be like
hot.
a complete upgrade.
Yeah.
It's so funny they made it kind of.
And then Don Cheadle's like, you know what? I'm not even mad now. You know,
Yeah.
you guys can go. Lola, you stay.
All right, you know what? Let's make a deal. I'll just take Lola, and everyone can go go free now.
Yeah. And then it's like, hey, you know what? Fair deal. She's been hanging out with a Wonder Woman.
The
all
second
these
half of
years.
that movie, there is no plot. It's just watching a basketball game.
It's a fun
a
basketball
fake,
game.
yeah, but there's no like driving. You don't know who the villains are. They're introduced during the game. You know.
Yeah.
I thought LeBron was one of the funnier people in that Trainwreck movie.
Yeah.
I just
That
thought
movie
that was
is
like a
aw-
terrible movie.
That movie's great because it's Judd Apatow clearly having no confidence in Amy Schumer as a leading person. So every 2 minutes, like LeBron, David Tell, Colin Quinn, like just
It's just cameos.
it's just throwing
not so
funnier
much a-
men at the screen.
Yeah.
Hold on. She's not so much a leading person as she is an eating person.
Yeah, it's a big bitch.
That's a big bitch.
It's a big bitch.
Big
bitch. What's her podcast?
We're gonna need a bigger bitch. Her podcast.
Yeah.
Girls Gotta Eat.
Does she have a podcast?
The Burger Queen. I'll bet she does.
She
Everyone-
probably does one with like
Yeah.
Lena Dunham, and they just
Chelsea
dox,
Handler.
Like,
Oh, no,
TSA
I think she
workers.
does have. It's like her.
Yeah.
I think she does have a podcast like her and Keith Robinson and somebody else.
God damn, that sounds annoying.
I think it's 3 girls, 1 Keith.
3 girls,
Oh.
1 Keith.
So it's
Yes.
3 annoying women and a stroke victim.
He had a stroke?
Yeah, that's why I talk. I mean, it's still really funny, but
Joe,
he's
he's
like,
black. It's amazing that this is the first time it's happened.
Anyway, Space Jam 2. is-
yeah. No, that was like a stroke of genius.
Have you guys ever seen the clip of Michael Jordan trying to do that Nike commercial, and the director has him do like a million takes because he's just like retarded? He's like,
Yes,
he's
yeah,
like,
I've seen
he's like,
that.
is it in you? Is it in you? Is it in you? Is it in you? Like they just
Is it inward?
Hold on. N-word? Michael cut. It's like, well, wasn't he just drunk all the time, Michael Jordan?
I don't know.
Oh,
if it-
dude, yeah, his eyes in The Last Dance.
Oh, yeah,
like,
he's
he
got,
looks
like, a liver
like
thing.
jaundiced. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he's a little.
I've heard he
fucked
was
up.
I've heard he was like a severe gambling addict and alcoholic.
Well, that's what killed his dad was his gambling debts. Michael Jordan's dad's blood is on his hands.
Yeah, people
Damn.
most likely think his dad was killed over a gambling debt.
That's
Yeah.
tragic.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah,
Jordan
the
is
darkness of
basically
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan is basically Robert Patrick in The Sopranos.
Wait,
Remember
who did he play?
The guy who owned that sports store.
Oh
yeah,
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 David
yeah.
Scatino.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's losing his sporting
Hey,
goods.
trust
life.
me. Don't get involved with me. You don't want to do this. Or
Yeah.
or was it Chris's friend?
Both guys were.
That's
gambling
kind
on
of the
it.
same fucking
Yeah.
plot.
Yeah.
They did the same story twice.
Pretty much, yeah. Lazy writing. Many seats of Newark is. gonna
David
suck.
Chase, you're a lazy writer.
Yeah. What'd you ever do?
David Chase, I command you to write a movie about 3 cool podcasters.
Yeah, more like the mini taints of
That's
Jew
his next
pork.
thing.
The many tainted Jew pork.
The mini tainted Jew pork. Yeah.
Come on, it's fresh.
Hey, Tone, hand me the Afrin. I'm Jewish. I have allergies.
That's
Right.
actually that's actually what the Quran was originally called, the many tainted Jew pork.
The mini tainted Jew
Yeah,
pork.
yeah.
The mini tainted Jew pork.
Man, how's the Hamptons, Devin?
It's like really nice, but it's kind of creepy. Nobody
Why?
seems real. It's like Get Out. Like they're people that probably capture black people and just
Yeah.
like, do experiments on them, and it's nice, but it's pretty boring
The
actually.
frontiers of science.
That was funny.
It's kind of cool because there's this place Montauk where like I guess Stranger Things is based on. There's this whole
Ooh.
like government testing.
Oh,
Facility
yeah,
out
yeah,
there. It's
Mon-
a giant like satellite thing, and they hook
Eternal
people up
Sunshine,
to-
Meet Me in Montauk. Remember that?
I don't remember the movie that well, but-
Montauk, good beer too.
We're Mantalk.
Yeah, this is
The original title for the Loud Boys was Man Talk.
Holy shit! No, but it should.
Oh God!
All right, folks, we're changing the name to Man Talk.
Man Talk with Adam Carolla.
We're moving over to the Ace, whatever the fuck is. Hey, folks,
right.
buy a bottle of Mangria. Get yourself a Mangray.
Get it on, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Adam Carolla.
How much these college kids sign?
All these faggots are wearing bracelets and not eating their stew. How can you have any bracelets when you haven't eaten your stew?
How are kids these days want to go to Hot Topic, but they won't discuss the hot topics?
Damn, you like Adam Carolla, Devin?
He's all right.
When I was
He
a
doesn't make me
kid,
laugh that much, but I like his opinions on things sometimes.
Yeah,
he
he's
likes
more
to
like
talk
a personality.
about. Yeah, he
he's
talks
like
about
Michael
his,
Savage or
yeah,
Rush Limbaugh.
right? Yeah,
or
He-
Tom Likas. When I was a kid, I loved Adam Carolla. He
Me
was like my
too.
hero.
I mean, the
right?
man,
Loveline,
the main
baby.
show was such a big.
Well, that his morning show, Loveline, and his morning show were like kind of proto podcasting, where it was just kind of ranting and taking
Right.
calls.
My
and
favorite
stuff.
thing that I remember Adam Carolla from is Steve-O getting hammered on his show and falling into the table.
I was supposed to
and
call
ruining
into
the whole.
I was supposed
thing.
to call into that episode of the show.
Why?
I just
How old were you?
I was like in high school, so I
Okay.
couldn't call in because I had like English class or something.
When you say you were supposed to call in, was that just something you wanted to do?
No,
Right?
they-
You just didn't make
No,
time
they,
for it?
they booked me.
Oh,
They
really?
booked because they had like a thing like, oh, submit your questions for the Ace Man, and maybe you could be on the show. And it was on a website, and I submitted, and So then they're like, oh, so your call-in slot is like 12, like just during the day when I had like fucking class, and it wasn't like work where you could just like peace out for a minute. It was like fucking class where they make you be in your chair. And I was like, I missed it. And they're like, oh, maybe we can have you on a different episode. I was like, maybe it was before like I knew anything about the entertainment industry. I was like, they'll have me again. They'll have me again. The door is still open, gang. But I told everybody like I'm going to be on Adam Carolla, and everyone was like, what? Because Adam Carolla was very
well. Guess what, Robbie? With this podcast, we've built our own door and we hold the key. So look at that.
Carolla's doing Skankfest, baby.
Yeah, Carolla on Skankfest would be funny.
Carolla.
I like Republicans, but not these kinds.
When I was landscaping in NoHo.
Yeah, he loves.
I feel like he's constantly bringing up that he like.
Dude, he
loves
reminding people
story,
that he did hard labor at one point in time.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been to Home Depot.
He's like,
okay.
I was Jimmy Kimmel's boxing trainer. Well, you also like met him at a groundlings class, so you know.
To be fair, I tell people like, yeah, I've worked in a warehouse, and the truth is, I worked in an Amazon warehouse for 2 weeks and said, fuck this, and just left.
Dalton like saying, the loud boys we met, I was on the side of a road playing a tune, and Robbie gonna walk by.
I mean, I have had shit jobs, but I never stayed. It was like at most a month before I said, fuck this.
Yeah, that was my experience too. I worked a couple jobs. Like after like 3 weeks, you're like, oh, I'm not cut out for this. I just can't.
Yeah,
fucking do
dude.
this.
When I did telemarketing, I like that might be the most stressed I've ever been. That sucked.
Yeah, this is gonna sound bitchy, but I when I first moved to LA, I worked at a management company just as like an assistant, and that job stinks because you just get like the first day I just got like called I like missed a call from like Christy Carlson Romano I called her back in the wrong way, and he was like, come to my office. And he just screamed at me for like 35 minutes, and like I had to cover someone else's desk, and everyone was like looking at me like, you better not fuck up. Like it was like the most intense. Like
Yeah,
I
dude,
wanted to fucking I left after like 3 weeks.
Hardest job I had, I worked nights for an Israeli bakery, and they were like super militant.
Yeah.
They're in like the military at like 9.
Was this
you know,
on the
like-
West Bank?
This was This was.
You worked at Ben and Jerry's. You got recently fired.
It's fucking horrible though, dude. They like they expect you to just like run their company, like, and I'm like getting paid like $9 an hour. It's like working for Mr. Krabs.
Well, Mr. Krabs was famously Israeli.
Yeah.
Me money.
Yeah, shit. What was I gonna say, Robbie? What was I thinking?
Adam Carolla,
Adam Carolla,
Dave Damashek,
Jews,
Danny Bonaducci,
bakery,
black people, Ben and Jerry, Ren and
lost
Stimpy.
it. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
A gem.
I really dragged it down just now. I had something funny to say and I forgot it.
If it was meant to be, it'll come back to you.
Yeah, something you said reminded me of something. Anyway,
Let's just make fun of Pang Dang.
Let's make fun of Pang Dang.
Yeah, what was his fucking? Yeah, Dalton. At least he had more of a plan than Peng Dang.
Has the comedy scene kind of turned on him? For
Yeah.
like,
I think
the
so,
clout
because all the
chasing
woke,
thing or
because all the
whatever?
woke people don't actually care about him.
Right.
Also, yeah. I mean,
That went away pretty.
Yeah, it went
quickly.
away, but like the people that like Tony, they're not gonna forget.
and like the whole, I think that whole sphere is gonna hate him because Tony's way more important.
Well,
than
he's gonna be on our show at Skankfest.
Peng Dang and Tony together. So
I know Pang. I'm friendly with him.
invite him on the show, dude.
Well, I would love to know like what the fuck were you thinking, man?
Yeah,
Guys,
he
if you
opened
want to
for-
see
he
Pang
opened for,
Dang on the Loud Boys, tweet Pang Dang, include the Loud Boys, include Tony Hinchcliffe. We will make it happen. If we get any kind of pushback on the internet to do anything, we will do it, folks.
That would be fun to do like a Maury style episode.
Oh yeah, dude.
we give him a lie detector. We give him both lie
we
detector
should.
test.
Be
And
like,
they're
all
both
right,
like,
Pang
what?
Dang, are you a chink? Are you a filthy fucking chink?
Tony,
It's just scribbling the whole time. It's like no.
It'll be like, Tony, did you say those words? And he's like, I mean, yes, there's video. I'm not going to lie about that. You're correct. We just give him a completely frivolous lie detector test.
Yeah.
We have like one of those old retired FBI guys who are just like making marks on this. I mean, like looking up from his glasses every once in a while and just like checking off.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now because I had a very scary moment
Okay.
because I laughed at something the Babylon Bee tweeted. Did you see that? With the Ben and Jerry's
what'd
thing,
say?
they said the Ben and Jerry's was releasing a new flavor called "Push the Jews into the Sea Salt and Caramel." And I was like, you know what? That ain't bad. That ain't a bad joke.
I think the official Israel account tweeted like Ben and Jerry's new flavor. I fudged it. It's like, why is the Israel account
Jesus Christ.
dunking on a fucking ice cream place?
Dude, Israel's been wilding out, man,
Yeah,
on Twitter. Like, they've been coming after everybody.
Dude, the Jews are at it again.
Yeah.
Those pesky Jews.
They love being at it.
Yeah.
Joe, do you have any sincere
Devin,
thoughts on the
do you
Israel
regret
Palestine?
coming on this show, man?
I'm taking it in.
Dude, it's like, I just realized, I don't know you, I don't know what you're about, but man, we have been coming in hot with
No,
racism this episode.
I don't care at all.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Nice.
You want to say
Yeah.
a slur?
I said a lot in the Patreon one before.
Okay, cool.
That's why it was a Patreon.
He's like, where's that fat fucking chink Dalton?
I'm just fat. I'm not Chinese. I just look like it because when you gain weight, it pushes all of your features.
Well, you love to play joke.
I do love to play joke. I'm quite the jokester.
And his pee-pee can easily fit into an open can of Coke with
That's
room
true.
to spare.
You could fit another small penis in there. So, Joe, if you want to join me in this Coke can.
I'm in, dude.
So wait,
All right.
did Todd Glass cancel Skankfest?
I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah.
he was joking or
I couldn't
not.
tell if that was a bit or not.
No, he did.
Really?
Why?
We said because we said gays aren't welcome at Skankfest, and we said if we see him there, we're gonna make we're gonna make it like we're gonna make Matthew Shepard look like a courtesy by the time we're done with him.
Yeah,
So he was gonna do his own show or your own show?
No, he was gonna do Skankfest.
Skankfest.
Yeah.
and then
Well, I went up to him and
somebody
I pointed,
under the Loud Boys Twitter handle sent him very condescending, evil threats. It could be any one of us, but like basically,
He took it as like, well, your fans are toxic.
yeah,
Like, I'm not.
yeah.
gonna-
So he was like, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, well, that didn't actually happen. But what did happen is I
I
did.
never know what if he's saying is true or
Doggy,
not. Like,
that
he's
is
pretty good at-
everyone's problem.
I'm just like, I guess that's true.
Yeah, well, I went up to Todd and I pointed at my Legion of Skanks tattoo and I said, you know what this means? Not welcome.
Yeah.
What do you take? Get off your phone, Robbie. You
sorry.
tweeting?
What are you doing, Robbie?
You following the beef?
I was
He's
going to
sexting.
argue with Nick about Rocket Man because I like it and he didn't.
The
This
Elton
is very
John
gay.
song?
Yeah, no,
Or the movie?
the movie? Oh,
Looks
Yeah.
awful.
it was. I hated it.
I
It was a
liked
musical.
I hate biopics.
I like musicals. I'm a musical fan.
I just don't like biopics.
I don't either, but I thought this one was very inventive.
Yeah, I mean,
The whole movie is him like talking about his life. Like Adam, he like leaves a concert like mid-concert in like his devil outfit, and
Yeah.
he just like explains.
Yeah,
his
there's like a
life,
wrap
and that's
around.
The movie. Like,
There's a wrap around where he's in AA and he's like, and then they won't believe what happened to me. It's been a while since I saw it. I just remember liking it. I don't know. I thought it was
who
good.
plays Elton John in that?
some guy that like nobody knows really.
Yeah, Taron Egerton. He didn't. Yeah, no.
Austin Powers.
It's gonna be a long, long time, baby. Yeah.
It should have ended with Eminem beating him.
Well, now he's Eminem's sponsor.
How so?
His AA sponsor.
Oh,
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
Yikes!
wow.
And he's Lady Gaga is his kid's godmother.
Damn, Elton spread himself thin. I guess that's what happens when you can't have a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Gay people can't have children.
Yeah. So how can they really have rights?
The ultimate right is having a child.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
There's always a void.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys should all have kids.
No.
I have 2 kids. but
Are you
I'm
gonna
not
have
a
kids,
fucking
Devin?
good
Do you think
parent.
with your wife?
I don't think so. No.
I would love to have kids. I think
Oh.
about that more and more. I'd love to like one day get a little place in the suburbs and raise a family.
Do you
Would
think
that
you're
include
gonna
a happy
stay in
wife?
LA?
Yeah.
What's up?
Are you gonna stay in LA? Do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I'm like a townie dude. Like I'm like the weirdest. I'm
Yeah.
just like
Nobody in LA is from there except for you,
Yeah.
basically.
You're from LA?
Yeah,
Oh
born and
wow,
raised,
dude.
yeah.
Now that's I do like people who are from LA.
Yeah.
Like Tarantino's cool.
Yeah.
right. I like to think of a lot like Tarantino.
Yeah.
You're the Tarantino of the
Autistic
LA
and
comedy
You
scene,
say the
baby.
N-word a lot.
Obsessed
me.
with feet.
You say daddy-o.
People are all upset at me about this dead N-word storage joke. I'm doing around town.
Well, it's because you keep telling it.
It's my whole act.
It's been 27 years, and you keep doing that bit.
I've been listening to a lot of Tarantino on podcasts lately, and boy, is it bad for your brain and ears to just hear that voice and that like.
Do you remember when he was doing the Django Unchained press tour and he was just turning into a black person? The whole time?
He went
yeah.
full
He
wigger.
was just
Yeah.
like, listen, okay,
I was with Jamie, this cool cat, right?
all right.
Okay.
Well, I you know what? You know why?
Yeah, he was
I-
like marching at BLM and stuff.
You know why I love that about him is because I think he's a lot like me. Me and Tarantino, by the way, I'm also like Tarantino. Because it's like, because isn't he an only child?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so I also grew up an only child, and it's like,
Same.
something happens where you just start affecting, like, the things in pop culture you like.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
Because they're your brothers and sisters in many ways, movies and TV.
Oh, I thought you were talking about black people.
Tarantino's like slightly autistic, and he's like very pure and genuine, and
I
like
think
just
he's-
gets very excited. Like he
Yeah.
gets very into what he's watching. Like I
think
live by the theater that he just bought, and I've seen him 3 times. I met him when I saw Inglourious Bastards. I was like 14, 15 years old. He
awesome.
let me stick my head into his car and just like rant about the movie to him. I was like spitting all over his date. It was fucking great. And I saw him. I was seeing Planet of the Apes, like the first reboot one, like in 2015 or whatever.
Speaking of dead inward storage.
And there was just some dude in the crowd like that was the most excited in the movie, and he kept standing up. And when the guy goes, "Get off me, you damn dirty ape!" this guy like got up and clapped, like "Yeah!" And I was like, "That's Quentin Tarantino. He's the most excited person in this theater."
That's why he makes good movies, because he's passionate about film.
Yeah,
And so
and apes.
Yeah, so check out
My
Planet
favorite,
of the Apes.
someone asked him, like, what are your guilty pleasure? And he's like, sorry, we'll wrap up. He was like, I love The Big Bang Theory. I'll watch it for hours on a flight. Which is like, it's like, I think he's autistic because he clearly sees himself a lot in those characters.
Right? Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap it up. Devin, you want to plug your stuff
Yeah,
again?
check out Hate Watch with Devan Costa on everywhere, and youtube.com/Devan Costa, twitter.com/Devan Costa, DevanCosta.
Cool.
Hell yeah, man. And be sure to check out Brooklyn's Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Brooklyn's Cool, August 8th, Sunday, 6 p.m.
Mike Racine.
We have Jess Feeney, Mike Racine, Brent Pella, and who's the other one?
Mike Figs.
Mike Figs. I almost forgot about him because he's so forgettable. Please come out to that show, everybody. Thank you and good night.
Bye.